Yo, welcome back to another video here at Euphoric Sports. We're going to be talking about the MLB and talking about those free agents who have not been signed yet, like the Correas, Bryants, the Rondones. You know what I'm saying? These guys. So now, where do you think Carlos Correa is gonna sign, Andrew?
It's tough because he was linked to the Tigers for the longest time. Tigers seem like a halfway decent fit. Um, Baez is obviously there now, so he's definitely not going to go there. He's not going to switch positions, so I don't think he's going to go there and be a third base. Oh Jesus, it hurts me, but I think the best fit is the Yankees. It, for the simple, it's either between two shortstops, but we'll talk about the other one later. It's the thing is Carlos Correa. he the thing is, the Yankees need a shortstop. Gleyber Torres is hot garbage. He had a good season, and unfortunately, he kind of just fell off after that, which is it's sad because I kind of like Gleyber Torres, but it's just his performance just wasn't adequate. Um, so he fits everything that the Yankees need. He power, average, defense. He has everything that they want. It's how are Yankees fans going to react to it? Because technically, if you go back to 2017, they did lose, or the Astros beat the Yankees in the ALCS. So I could see the Yankees fans having a good chunk of them, not saying all, have a bad reaction to it. But I think regardless of how much I hate the guy and how much of he's a straight up scumbag, he's the best fit for the Yankees.
Whoa, whoa,
And
whoa.
if the Dodgers get him, I ain't gonna say what. I'm not gonna be happy at all.
All I gotta say is, man, Carlos Correa basically guaranteed New York Yankee. 100%. I got the sources on that one. People close to Carlos Correa. So he will be signing with the Yankees. It was getting a little complicated with, the lockout. They had no sources on that. That was unexpected, but expected at the same time.
Definitely
Carlos,
was expected, but okay, go ahead.
it was unexpected, but expected at the same time, man.
It was expected. It was expected.
But Carlos Correa will be a Yankee. Now, second one, Chris Bryant, also free agent. That one, I kind of think here that he might be resigning with the Giants. I know they don't want to make a big move, but I can't see him going anywhere else except maybe the Mariners, but I haven't heard any noise at all on that.
Okay, I think he's a versatile player. He could play third. He could play first. He could play the outfield. He's almost a utility player in a sense, but he plays mainly third base. But he could play wherever. He could play wherever. It's an advantage to all those players or to all the teams that are looking for him because he's such a versatile player. He could fit so many different spots, but his best is at third base. Um, he might be good at first. I didn't really watch as much as him, but I think the best fit is the Mariners for the fact that they were close to a playoff spot. They got Robbie Ray now, good starting pitcher. Um, and if they just plug him at third base, I think they could do something. I don't think it's going to be a big jump, but I think it's going to improve their team. Chris Bryant to the Giants seems like you said. It doesn't seem like they're going to want to go spend 6 years, 180 million for a guy. I just don't see it. It just I don't know. I don't think it's very likely. If it does, it keeps their team good. But with the Giants, they don't have. They're gonna who are they gonna have? Joey Bart as catcher. That guy's that guy's bona. That guy's a bona fide AAA player. Like he ain't gonna do much.
Well, I do have his rookie card, so hopefully he's a Hall of Famer.
What do you do?
But yeah, I somewhat agree there too, as well. So now the next one, we got Trevor Story, a guy who was also linked with the New York Yankees here, but it's kind of one of the Trevor Story has become that guy where whoever doesn't get Correa and wanted Correa will attempt to sign Trevor Story. He's like the guy under Correa. So this one, where would you think he would land, Andrew?
It's tough. it's tough because I don't know. The thing is, okay, my immediate thing is look at the Angels. The Angels don't really have a shortstop. Who did they have? They had a I forgot the name, but he got traded to the Red Sox. Didn't even play in the postseason for the Red Sox because he he got traded. What was it like? All right, he got cut. Then he got signed by the Red Sox, so he couldn't even play in the postseason because he got cut and he signed in September, I think it was, something like that. That guy was trash because they cut him, so obviously he was trash. So my thing is the best fit would be another shortstop. Who is a not as expensive shortstop compared to Correa and Seager? Trevor Story. The big thing is people are worried about is he played with the Rockies. How is that going to affect him in others? In other stadiums where he's going to he's going to consistently play in Anaheim. Is he going to do well in Anaheim as he did in the Rockies? I don't know. I think you look at like the kids like Nolan Arenado. He's still an insane player. He still hits bombs. He still hits RBIs. He still hits for he's good. But is that same story going to be for Trevor Story?
Yeah.
I want to hope so, but it's the Angels, so they're going to screw it up somehow, and they're not going to get him. So, but I think the Angels would be the best fit.
I think he's gonna end up on the Cardinals here. I think the Cardinals can make a move for him, and I think it'd be a good move, him alongside Nolan Arenado. And they just made the wild card. We're a walk-off away from getting in there to play the Giants. So I think here Trevor Story goes into the Cardinals, improves them drastically, and could lead them into the deep playoff run.
And they're just going to get knocked out of the wild card like the Dodgers did to them.
Whoa. Whoa, shots fired, but I think that's false because we have seen the Cardinals beat the Dodgers more times
That's
in the
literally
playoffs.
facts. It's literally facts what happened.
Let's not talk about those meltdowns from Clayton Kershaw, but you know, blowing it in October.
What? Okay. Oh, that's wild, that statement you just said, but we'll continue.
That's what
Wow.
Woj bomb.
Jesus Christ.
But
Kershaw's the best pitcher of our generation. There you go. Go ahead.
Madison Bumgarner, Garrett Cole, Justin Verlander. Come on.
Trash, substances, cheating. Go ahead.
Slander.
Proven.
So now Nick Castellanos, another guy going into free agency. I think a very big destination could be the New York Yankees. The New York Yankees could look into improving the outfield, getting rid of a bona fide scrub in Joey Gallo, put Castellanos, Judge, and maybe Brett Gardner. Boom.
So the problem is the National League gonna have a DH? Because I think Nick Castellanos, I don't know if he's super good on defense. I don't
He's a
know this.
cone.
He's a what?
He's a cone on the outfield.
Okay.
That means he's average or less than average.
Yeah, he's all right. So my thing is, do you risk putting him at a DH and just him hitting bombs?
But we
Or
have Stanton.
no, I'm not saying for the Yankees. Screw that. You guys aren't gonna get him.
Yo,
You guys aren't gonna get him. You guys think you're gonna get every single person. The next thing you're gonna have Jesus Christ as your manager. Like, nah, you got Aaron Boone, dude.
If it reincarnates, it wouldn't be a problem.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Nick Castellanos, I think he's a good player. He wasted his time on the Reds. Like they got into the 2020, they played 2 games. They got absolutely smoked both games. But I think Castellanos is still a solid player. Obviously not going to go back to the Reds. He literally opted out, so he's not going to go back there. I don't know. It's tough to say. I think the best fit would be. Ooh, this is kind of spicy. I don't think it will happen. But what if he goes to the White Sox?
Well, the thing is, he's 30 years old. He's gonna go to the highest bidder, 100%.
Yeah.
So whoever is willing to pay the most, and I think the New York Yankees do have the P's in that sense. So I think they will be looking into paying the most. I think Castellanos to the Yankees could be a very, very realistic thing.
Yeah, but the problem is you think you guys got like 20 billion to like spend, and like you don't think other teams have a ton of money to spend as well.
But we are the New York Yankees. Let's keep that in mind.
Okay, and there's a bunch of other MLB teams that have money.
And we're one of the most expensive teams. So like we are worth like top 5 in the world. Just wanted to put that out there. But now the next one of the most weirdest guys out there. Very
Jesus
weird.
Christ.
Clayton Kershaw. Where is he going?
Oh God. I'm gonna say Dodgers still. I think he's gonna stick with the Dodgers. I think he's gonna be a 3-year, $90 million. You know what? I don't even think it'd be 3. I think it's gonna be a 2-year. I wanna have hope that Kershaw is that guy that will stick with his team for the rest of his career. My question is, how much time does he left have? Like, how much time does he have left in his career? Like, does he have another 6 years? I don't think so. I don't think he has 6 years left. This dude is still a beast, but his injuries the last 4 years they have not looked good for his longevity in the game.
Mhm.
So I want to say Dodgers, but they've been saying the Rangers, which is a strong possibility since he's from Texas. He, he lived in Texas. He played football with Matthew Stafford. One of the,
But
you know, he's a bum. I like Matthew Stafford, but he's been kind of trash. Regardless, he was in Texas. He lived in Texas for a long time. So I think Kershaw has the possibility to go to the Rangers. If he does, he's going to sign for 2 years and he's going to retire. That's what I think. I think he's going to be like one of those guys that sticks with the Dodgers or whatever team he was drafted by, sticks with them for a long time, goes away for 2 years. See you later. I think that's what he's going to do. But I hope the Dodgers, of course.
well, I'm gonna keep it unbiased here, and I
Yeah.
think he's gonna become
New York Yankees.
a San Francisco Giant.
You're such an idiot if you think.
I'm just playing. I think he'll end up in the Rangers. I think it makes the most sense. He'll get paid more than the Dodgers and might get more years as well. And then he's gonna go with this boy Seager. So I could really see him going to the Rangers there. And then the Dodgers look like they want to replace him with Andrew Heaney. As much as you hate the guy, but it looks like they signed Andrew Heaney to
If
replace
they
Kershaw.
if they think replacing Kershaw with Andrew Heaney is a good idea,
But that's what they're trying to do.
Andrew Friedman needs to get fired if that actually is the truth.
It's
I
quite obvious.
They signed Heaney as a protection, I think. As like, okay, if Kershaw leaves, we still got a lefty to do something.
Yeah.
They still got an extra lefty because they got Urias, and now they have, I don't even want to say his name. They got him just in
Keen
case. Jesus, he trash. That's more like it. That he garbage.
Keenster, the Keenster.
Regardless, that guy's bad. I'd rather have you throw like breaking balls. Like it's that. Yeah, it's that bad. So so I think it's a precaution. I think Kershaw. I think he can stay with the Dodgers. I think we got the money to keep him here. It's where does he want to finish? Because his kids
Yeah.
are still young. It's not like they're gonna like move to Texas. Move to Texas when you're in middle school. Gee, like move to Texas when you're in high school. Like go during those years. Go be a dad during those years. Like we need you to pitch for the Dodgers now, man. That's what we need you to do.
All right. All right. So now we got Anthony Rizzo, a Yankee here in free agency.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think he's going to re-sign with the Yankees? Well, I'm going to tell you my take right now. I think if the Yankees do not acquire Matt Olson via trade, I think Rizzo would be a no-brainer. We got to bring him back because Luke Boyd, I think he's going to get traded. I genuinely think he's gone. I think he's going to be a part of the trade if we trade for Matt Olson or if we trade for another person. Luke Boyd will be a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Rizzo's a must need if we don't get Matt Olson because we also need a lefty, and he's a pretty decent left bat. So,
So got
and
Joey Gallo.
don't speak that guy's name. He's not gonna be a Yankee anymore. We got to trade him.
I don't think so.
But yeah, where do you think Rizzo goes?
I think he goes to the Yankees. It's kind of a shame because Luke Voigt, in regardless, oh, it's a shortened season. He still put up really good numbers in that short season. He put up what, like 20 home runs, 65 RBIs. That's literally one RBI game if you calculate it out. So he's a good player. He got injured, then all of a sudden the Yankees just like, okay, we'll see you later, man. Like we're just gonna go get Anthony Rizzo and just it's like, dude, you don't realize there's so many other parts to your like the Yankees equation that were failing. They think, okay, it's a first baseman now. We just gotta go get a new first baseman. How would you go get a bunch of other like? How would you start trading players?
But he was
Like,
hurt, and we needed a lefty.
yeah, but the thing was, you guys were still like you guys still had a stretch where you guys weren't good afterwards. So that doesn't mean okay, Luke Voigt was the problem, but
Well,
you
he was
could have got
hurt.
a lefty somewhere else. Like I mean, I don't know. It makes sense in the long run to get a lefty, the short term, but I think you guys need to resign him because he hits for average. I don't think he has a ton of power. I don't think. I think he can hit, but I don't think it's
Well, we need to get on base.
Stanton level.
We just need to get on base. We're home runner miss a lot of the times.
Yeah, and that's a big problem we had last year, and it was focused on that this past year because you guys were doing so bad. It's like you guys couldn't hit to save your life. It was home run or bust, which is not good because you want to hit a single, you want to hit a double every now and then.
Mhm. So now the last one, we got Carlos Rodon here. A very good pitcher. He got hurt. That kind of hurt his year last year. He was in the Cy Young conversation prior to getting hurt, but I think New York Yankee guarantee because his wife liked the tweet saying Carlos Rodon to the Yankees would be a great fit.
All right, so if I like a post from the Athletics, does that mean I'm going to be an Athletic now?
Two different things.
No, it's
If
not.
if you were a free agent, right, and you're linked to the A's, and your wife tweets, "I would love to," and your wife likes a tweet saying, "I would love Andrew on the A's." What do you think is gonna happen?
I think there's a mystery team that can always come and get you. I'll give you an example. Marcus Stroman literally this year. Everyone was saying, "Oh, he's gonna become all these different, teams. Like he's gonna go to this team, he's gonna go to this team." Then all of a sudden, the Cubs are just like, "Hey, you know what? We got nothing else. Like, let's just sign Stroman." And he got done in literally like what was it, a day or two?
Mhm.
You can't say the thing is like, what if Rodon just signs with the White Sox again, or what if he goes to the Angels?
Make sure to like and subscribe and follow the socials down in the description down below. And see you to the next video. See.